Hey, this is Bradley Chubb, and you're listening to The Snap.
Hey, this is Cortland Sutton,
Hey, this is Tim Patrick.
and you're listening to The Snap
with Sidney Jones
on Broncos.
Podcast Network. Yeah.
What's up, Broncos country? Welcome back to the Broncos Podcast Network and YouTube for the latest edition of The Snap. I'm your host, as always, Sidney Jones. And today we are joined by the Broncos Executive Director of Football Operations and Special Advisor to the General Manager, Kleine. We are here in Indianapolis at Lucas Oil Stadium for the NFL Combine. Kelly, so appreciate you joining me today and joining me on the podcast again.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Here we are, back again.
Right. I know. How does
Back
it feel
in
to be
Indy.
back in Indy?
It feels good. I mean, obviously we didn't have last year, so it's good to be
Right.
back. Good to, you see your friends from other teams too. It's a good bonding experience for our team as well, especially with the new coaches, get to know everyone. And yeah, good to get in front of these players again. So it's great. Good to be back.
You've only been here for a couple of days so far, but, how's the week going for you?
Yeah, I feel like I've been here for 2 weeks, but no.
I know.
No, it's been really good. We've knocked out a ton of interviews. We started Monday night, Tuesday night, today, this morning, tonight, we have more interviews, and then, workouts start tomorrow. So it's been busy already. You have some other meetings here and there, too. So it's been good. Yeah.
How do you really approach this week, Kelly? What's your main role here at the Combine?
Yeah, so number one, we just have to make sure everything runs smooth. We get all the guys in for interviews. I sit in on the interviews too, just take notes, really, figure these guys out. The coaches kind of run our interviews. George chimes in here and there, but some of us just sit back and listen. So I do that. We watch the workouts when they start. Just whatever random things pop up here. You always have different meetings with people or, other prospective people who want to work for your team or want to get you some equipment, whatever it is. You have all these little meetings. So, that's kind of what we do all week.
When you're sitting in for these interviews and listening to what these prospects have to say, what are you really looking for?
I look for, the coaches are looking for, can these guys learn? Are they smart enough? They really break down the film and they ask them about their protections. They ask them about why they lined up here, why they threw this, why they, they're really digging on the mental. I also like to look at their personalities, and how they speak to the room, how they their presence, their, how they speak to George. Are they making eye contact? Just really to get a feel for the person and the personality and their energy. And, we ask them about what kind of teammate they are and all this. We just try to dig in on them. And, we have these formals and then we have informal interviews as well. So we can get around them twice here. Then you'll watch the workout too. But, so I kind of look at some of the other things too. But, we are just really trying to get to know everything about these guys.
Yeah, what kind of questions are you guys asking them? I know Coach Hackett, he said that he likes to make them feel a little bit uncomfortable to try to get to know them really as a person.
Yeah, his are great. I love to hear them. It's fantastic. It's different than what I've seen in the past. But and we have a lot of info on these guys already. So if they had a certain injury, we need to ask about it. If they had something happen in their background, in their past that we need to ask about, this is the time to ask them because you get 18 minutes with them in a room. You can ask them, certain whatever you need to figure out.
Right. Like we mentioned earlier, the Combine wasn't in person last year. Why is it so important to be here in person to get to know these prospects, face to face?
Yep. And I know we can do Zoom interviews now too, and you can go to these guys' pro days, but there's something about being here and seeing them in this environment too, seeing how they interact, not even in the room, but in the hallway too. Are they interacting with other people? Are they on the phone, staring down at the phone? You see a lot more here, and you hear, obviously we have the medical too. That's a huge part of it that we get. But I think, just getting face-to-face and really spending time with them. And like I said, you get formals, informals, workout. You get, we have group leaders who are walking around with these guys and helping them all week. So they find out a lot on them too. So it's just really good to be in person and then see their body type as well, as what kind of player he is. You have to see that too. So you get a ton out of it, and it's huge to have it in person again.
Yeah, technically it is George Payton and Nathaniel Hackett's first Combine in their respective positions since there was no Combine last year, George's first year. How's it been working with them this week?
Oh, it's been awesome. Yeah. It's been fun too. Like, we have a good time. It's been good to get everyone together because it's been so crazy, with the coaches coming in and all the change. So I think it's finally like we can relax a little bit. We're all here. We just have time to spend together. But it's been really good. Yeah, they're incredible. How they interview these guys, it's very impressive, and the questions they ask, like Hackett talked about, it's awesome to watch, and it's because it kind of throws these guys off their game a little bit.
Exactly.
So it's cool to see a different perspective versus what I've done in the past, or what
past,
I've seen in
right.
the past. So yeah.
It seems like a fun group in there.
Oh, we have fun. You have to. It's football.
You have to. It's true. Well, I know workouts haven't started yet, but when workouts do start happening, what are you guys going to be out here looking for?
Yeah, so it's always fun to see, what they're going to run.
Right.
And we ask these guys, a lot of, the receivers and running backs, we ask them, what do you think you're going to run? And it's just fun to see what they actually do run. So that's obviously huge. You kind of get some answers to the test, when they jump, their measurements, when they go to weigh in, the 40, and then just how they move around out here. It's really good to see. So it'll be fun to start watching those. And I guess this year they're going to have music playing. There's going to be more fans in here. It'll be interesting.
That'll be fun, yeah.
Pump it up a little bit in here. Yeah.
I know George said the initial draft board is set. So what did, the month leading up to the combine look like for you guys evaluating these prospects?
Yeah, so we all went to, there were a couple all-star games, East-West, NFLPA. Then we all went to Senior Bowl. So we got in front of a lot of these guys at Senior Bowl already, too, interviewed them there. So you can get in front of these guys. You see them at the school. You see them at their East-West or NFLPA. See them at Senior Bowl. See them at the combine. See them at their pro day. So we are around, you know
these guys.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you have to. It's a big, it's
Right,
a big
it's
deal.
a big deal.
Yeah, so we did Senior Bowl a couple weeks ago. And then we had draft meetings. And then we had meetings with the coaches too. We teach them about all these players and give them their list of who they need to watch and evaluate for us. So now all the pieces are starting to come together. We're getting there.
I know on Wednesday night, the Broncos are going to be recognized at the Inside the League Combine Seminar for the Best Draft Award of 2021 from the 2021 draft. What does that mean to you guys? I know you're going to be there to accept the award.
Yeah, and that's so cool. It's George's first draft.
Right.
And for him to win that already, it's pretty impressive. And I think it's voted on from your peers. So it's a huge honor for him and for, the scouts. It'll be really cool. It'll be good for... you look at that class, it really is. It's outstanding. It's incredible.
Right.
So, and we didn't have a combine last year, so I don't know.
That's a good point, yeah.
It's kind of interesting. No, but hopefully we can do it again and keep having another, good draft class. Keep building on that.
Yeah. And the whole administration, are you guys all going?
Yeah, we're all going. Yeah, so it'll be good. We'll
be
make
awesome.
George go up and give a little speech, I'm sure he's going to love it.
Yeah. So, after this week of the combine, you guys are going to go back. Kind of what's the next process look like as the draft is only a month and a half, 2 months away?
Yeah, it's coming up. So all of March is pro days. So once we leave here, some of our scouts go straight to pro days from here. So it's going to, all your area schools. We kind of divide it up throughout the country and fill people in where there's holes. So you go to all the pro days, you get more answers to the test, because some guys don't do everything here anymore.
Right.
So they'll run at their pro day, bench, all that stuff, workout. So that's basically all of March. And then starting in April, we're in draft meetings for almost the whole month. And, we just do a deep dive and set the board again and then do group studies. And, we'll bring in some guys for top 30 visits, too. We can bring in a bunch of players, so we'll do that. It's like full steam ahead now.
When do those top 30 visits start? It's
so
been a while since we've had guys in the building.
It has been. So they can start right after the combine here.
Okay.
Most guys wait till their pro day's done, or you don't want to bring them in around that. So we'll bring a couple guys in here and there, and just guys that we still need to get dig more on.
Right.
Yep. And the coaches have time to meet with them. If we do a dinner, if we do, we just want to get them in our building. And a lot of times, you got to figure out, can they learn this playbook? Can they learn, are they going to fit in the locker room, or injury things. So, so it'll be good to get them into the building and have top 30 visits again. It's been a while.
Right. It has been a while. Well, I know we're all excited. You guys are excited. We're excited to see what you guys are going to do.
Thanks.
Kelly, appreciate you taking the time. I know it's a busy week for you, do really appreciate you taking the time
Thank
to
you
sit
so
down.
much for having me. This is great. Yeah,
Thank you. All right, guys, that'll do it for this episode of The Snap. Make sure to follow the Broncos Podcast Network on Twitter and on YouTube to stay up to date on the latest episodes. We'll see you all next time.